Hey, this is Stephen Pimpo with Anne Arundel County Public Television. We're here at the Polar Bear Plunge, and we're talking to people about why January is a good time for a day at the beach. So, Captain Tui, talk about what inspired you personally to come out here to the Polar Bear Plunge.
Well, I got involved about 5 years ago, and I was asked to go to a conference where they talked about what the Law Enforcement Torch Run did for Special Olympics. Once I was there, I saw an athlete present his speech about what Special Olympics did for him. He was someone who was not achieving, he wasn't doing well in school until Special Olympics opened the door through sports competition. Through that sports competition, he made friends, he achieved, he found things that he could do, and we started to concentrate on those things that he could do and not what he couldn't do. And based on that speech, I was like, oh my God, what a great organization. We got to get involved.
So then in a larger sense, talk about why it's important for law enforcement, firefighters, EMS to establish that relationship with Special Olympics Maryland.
Well, we've had a great relationship. This thing started in the early 80s when Chief of Police in Kansas decided he wanted to have some officers do something for the community. So they raised some money locally for the Special Olympics branches there. After that run, other law enforcement agencies saw what a great community service that was and what good it was going to do in the community. So from that, the Law Enforcement Torch Run became an international megastar. And we've raised over $500 million across the globe for Special Olympics since that first run in 1983. Law enforcement and Special Olympics are a symbiotic relationship. We help each other. Police officers often have days that are just, you go home all tense and everything like that. To have an event like this, look around. You're going to see smiles. It's a release of energy, and we're doing something good for the community.
So what is it about this event specifically, just diving into freezing cold water in the middle of winter, that kind of appeals to you?
It's crazy. It's just completely nuts to go into freezing cold water on a January day. Why aren't we down here in June doing it? Now, because we want to be crazy. We want to show that we're willing to go to lengths for anybody in our community, especially these athletes at Special Olympics.
And then when you plunge, what's the last thought that goes through your mind right before you hit that water?
Oh, Lord. I say a little prayer that keeps my heart warm, and I think about all those athletes. We service over 7,000 athletes through these efforts that we do as law enforcement officers. 7,000 athletes benefit from that here in the state of Maryland. They get to go to sports competitions free of charge and achieve and see success and win gold.
Great. And are you guys disappointed at all that it's a little warmer out here today?
Nah, we'll take it anyway. I've been here when it was 10 degrees. I've been here when there's been snow on the ground. I said, today's a good day. Sun's shining and everybody's smiling. That's the important thing. And we're here for those athletes.
Great. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks for supporting us.
Got it.
Going all the way back to high school for me, when I got a chance to get involved with Special Olympics, you look at the athletes and the courage, the tenacity, the competition that you see inspire you to do as much as you humanly can to support the program. The sense of accomplishment that gets brought to some of these, I'm going to say kids isn't a good word because we have athletes up into their 40s, 50s, but you watch the pride on folks' faces, and it's such a positive force in the universe. And so when you get a chance, you got to step up and be a part of it.
Talk about why it's important to establish that relationship between Special Olympics Maryland and law enforcement, firefighters, EMS.
Oh my gosh, sure. So, police especially, public safety, we're here to keep everybody safe and make everybody feel as valued as we can, right? That's a part of our core values. So when you talk about special needs athletes, what a great way for us to let the community know that we're there for everybody. And that's not a totally selfless thing, I mean, we get great pleasure out of it. So there's bang for the buck in it for us.
So then just the whole idea of just diving in some freezing cold water in the middle of January, what appeal does that have to you?
You have no idea how much it hurts. It hurts bad. By the time you get out, generally, it feels like somebody has stuck needles continuously into every part that's in the water. And then by the time you can get out, you're numb. So it's a pretty wild experience.
What's the last thing that goes through your head before you hit the water?
I wish it was summer. I'm feeling pretty cold right now. The last time I think we did it, it was high 30s. That felt like 19. So right now it feels like the 30s out here, trust me.
So talk about what inspired you guys to come.
The cause, but
All right, how was that?
Cold. Holy crap, cold.
What inspired you guys to come out here?
For a great cause. The cause. Definitely the cause. And the day off.
What inspired you to dress as a cheerleader and a donut?
It's actually funny. It shows that all law enforcement is not serious, that we actually have a good time. We're all human beings. Cops like donuts. Why not?
Are you disappointed? This is supposed to be like a warmer year. I mean, could you imagine coming back when it's like below 10 degrees?
Last year it was cold. A lot warmer last year. Or this year, yeah. Something like that. It's cold.
Why is it important for you guys to establish a relationship between law enforcement and Special Olympics Maryland?
And it shows that we actually have hearts and we're not cold. It's not always serious. You know, we have a good time, and that we actually stand for something bigger than just forcing the law, but actually supporting everything and anything. Thank you.
What was the last thing that went through your minds right before you hit that cold water?
This is gonna suck. Really, really bad. It's gonna be cold, but it's for the cause.
All right, thanks so much.
I want to go warm up.
Go get warm. This is the 21st annual Maryland State Police Polar Bear Plunge. And just a few moments ago, hundreds of emergency medical service workers, police officers, and firefighters charged into these waters in the middle of January, all for Special Olympics Maryland. Not to worry though, they announced that these waters are a comfortable 40 degrees.